Yo, what up, guys? It's been some time since I made the last video. It's because I actually got a job. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it though. I just got it just to make some extra income for some certain things. But now I'm back, and today I'm actually want to talk about something that I've been like thinking about for some time, and I've been looking at social media, and that is artist scammers. What I mean by that is like not the people that commission artists, they don't pay them and run. I'm talking about the artists that don't do the work or have bad communication skills. So what I've been noticing lately, a lot of these artists, when they get jobs, when they get hired to do an artwork, the one number one complaint I hear lately is they're bad communicators. For example, I have an opportunity to work with a restaurant recently, a taco shop. When I was talking with the person, they said the previous artist was good. It was a good artist, but they had two problems with it. They were bad communicators, like to give any type of updates, and also took way too long to do the project. But they said they would have been fine with it as long as they give them updates of what's going on with the artwork. So that's what I want to talk about and showcase some examples of even just artists not even doing the work and just running and scamming away. Because there's a lot of scammers out there, and I want to show you guys some examples. So this one right here was a tweet not too long ago by Hugo. She's a big streamer on Twitch, an artist. This is what she wrote right here on the August 29th. I feel traumatized in commissioning artists now with how many that have taken my money and run. I feel like waiting 3 months is excessive for just a crumb of communication. That just gives an example of like there's just artists out there that suck at communicating and also doing the one of the worst things to do, especially for our like industry, I guess you could say, is scamming someone and not creating the artwork at all. Um, I paid in full and waiting since March for these artists. It's me. I'm the clown. So like right, she's pretty much saying that it's like it's her fault, but it really it is and it's not. And the reason why it kind of is because maybe she didn't do enough background check where like a lot of people do now to check out if this is a legit artist who's been doing it for years, has a portfolio or has like some like a type of resume kind of thing. Also, you never pay an artist full. That's only for a certain amount, but you never pay an artist for full. And what I mean by that is you pay an artist 25% to 50% depending how big the project's going to be, but you never pay an artist in full. That's why for you to be safe and the artist to be safe too as well, to not get fully scammed and etc. Because what I say is artists should always never start doing an art piece after. If you want to do a sketch, it's up to you, but some artists don't do that until you get paid at least 25% or 50% of the work before you go on and start working on it, because you're going to put a lot of time into it. But for the other people, the consumers, the commissioners, you should never pay anything full price unless it's like nothing too crazy big a price. You should never pay anything like full price. You should always leave 25 to 50%, because there's people like this that do this kind of stuff and it's messed up. It really is messed up just seeing that, because it just hurts our like artists, our business and stuff that artists are doing that. Or and I thought even I just put scam, no, not scam art. I just put artist scam. That's all I put, or art scam on Twitter. And this is what I came up. I found a bunch, but I just gonna if I do that, it would have been like a bigger, longer video. But here's another one right here. Just sets up in case they have this guy on your Discord. He would try to scam you a commission with a stolen art from Fiverr. I confronted him that I found his art and other websites, and he blocked me. So on this one is they're everywhere. Everybody's trying to make money of some way, because it's so easy to just right click, copy, save, like like copy and save, and then put it as your portfolio kind of thing. I got my email stolen a couple years ago, where when they asked me, oh hey, I want to commission you to do some artwork, can you do me some sketches and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I made 2 sketches, and after that he went completely silent. And so what he did is he took my portfolio emails, he cut it, he cropped it, and then he put himself like he's hiring, all this kind of stuff. And then I guess he wanted to, oh, here's some emails I've been working on lately with the sketches, and they were my sketches. So the funny thing is, I have a sort of like a unique style ish that people recognize. Oh, that's his artwork. That's Jonnyboig artwork. So people told me about it. I took it down. Like reported them, stuff like that, all that kind of thing. It is crazy how it's sad today that people love to take credit for work they don't even do, or they try to use it just to scam people out of money. That is the most scummiest thing that people could do. And artists, scammers are even going into like trying to get you emotionally. Right here it says scammer alert. This has come to me at least three times now. Watch out for artists who needs to take an emergency commissions of art or advertise to make rent. It is confirmed it's a scam. They're even trying to make you feel bad to give them money to make some art to make you some art, and they're not even gonna do that because they're just trying to get you emotionally to like, oh man, I feel pity here. Here's the commission you could do or something like that. And it is very bad at doing that because there's actually artists that do come into unexpected tough times, and they need to like make a lot of commissions in order to make some money quickly, emergency money. But now, because of these, it's like kind of cry wolf. There's so many around them. You don't know who's speaking the truth or not. I got some messages of people saying, "Hey, I'm trying to get commissions, stuff like this. Like, give me a big sad story." Now, here's the problem. Like for me, is like I don't believe any of them, and it's very sad because they could be telling the truth, but I don't know that for sure. It's the internet. Anybody could be lying over through the internet. They even try and scam an artist, just like the message anybody pretty much. But still, like, but again, they could have been telling legit. I don't know, but I'm at a point where I just don't want to know or do more research because I don't need art. I'm an artist. But also is I've been getting that type of messages multiple times already, not just one time. But here's another one now where people are kind of taking precautions as well. This tweet right here is, I don't want to sound mean, but if you got less than a year on Twitter, I'm probably not going to be considering you. I heard too many scams from new accounts to trust them, and if you don't have many examples of your art, I'm also probably not going to consider you. So this people are taking precautions now of like commissioning artists, especially on Twitter right now, especially Fiverr too, of because they don't trust any of them. Why would they trust any of them? They hear so many scams after scam after scam after scam, of like in the other side of the coin. So not only artists could get scammed of a person lying they're gonna pay them for the artwork, there's there's also scammers in the other coin where artists are scamming the people for not making any of the artwork. This is a very bad thing in our industry, and I feel so bad that this is our internet life, our social media's life with art and all that, and it shouldn't be like that at all. So like to my point, it's like it sucks that it's like we're getting scammers at both sides of the coin. It's not just one side. So this is like cry wolf kind of thing. So when an artist says I didn't get paid for this, and then there's another person, commissioner, saying I didn't get my art and I pay him this. It is very sad. It's like this, and I just want to make a video about how we could I guess we could help each other, like how to somewhat avoid it, pretty much. So I just want to make a video just talking about like how there's maybe some ways you can avoid it. Like, see, that person says you gotta have your Twitter have multiple years instead of just 1 year or anything like that. Have like sort of have experience in showcasing that on Twitter. And then if you don't get on Twitter, like have more than a year, the best thing you could do is to like put your portfolio, Instagram, Twitter, any social media. I mean, not Twitter, any social media that you have, and really showcase your resume kind of thing, and really push that forward. And also, I hate to say this, and I know not artists are gonna like it, but you got on one side, you got to make the artist make a sketch for you, a quick sketch, nothing too crazy, so you can know that's like somewhat going in the direction of being trustworthy, and it will help you to kind of like see their style and not get scammed. Pretty much, it's like if they're actually going to create it. Is that bulletproof? Hell no, but it's just something you could do. And I know not all artists do that, but most artists were willing to do a quick sketch because that takes a lot of time to do a quick sketch, a minute to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe even five, I guess. To do a quick sketch for you to give you an idea and stuff like that. They're actually, giving you an update of your idea. And then and another thing is, like I said before in the beginning, is never pay an artist full price. It depends on the work. If it's like not that big of a price, then maybe you could do 100%. But if it's like a bigger project, always do 25% to 50%, and then get receipt and send the other one once you receive the artwork. And once you see the artwork, then you can send the rest of the money. Another way, but yeah, because like another thing is Another thing is how good they are in updating. This is what I tell artists to do all the time. Even if you don't even do anything big, or even not even started it for some reason, let them know something that's going on with the work, with the artwork they hired to do. An update, an outline, color choices, color schemes, anything. They'll let them know, hey, I'm working on it. It is not, even if you've been backed up a little bit or you've been delayed a little bit, just let them know what's going on and give them updates. Because sometimes, even for me, I'm not gonna lie, there's just times where just the artwork took longer than expected, or I'm gonna get around to it as fast as I could. But I always send them messages of an update of what's going on and why it's being delayed. And I'm being truthful and I'm being honest, and I'm just always give like my updates no matter what, even if it's just an outline. Even the outline doesn't look super great, but at least it's an update that you're working on it. It's just an example, your first idea, all this kind of stuff. So that's literally the best thing you could do, and also what you hope for your artist to do is if they don't give you an update at least within 3 days or so. I will not say a week, at least 3 days. You gotta send them a message, ask for at least an update. Do not be too aggressive with it, but at least ask like, hey, can I have like what's going on kind of thing after 3 days or so, because sometimes artists cannot get things like right away, but at least ask for an update. Or I'll have you on this. You're next in the list on the commission, stuff like that, or something like that. That's an update. You don't have to keep sending full images or anything like that. Just let them know what's going on, because that's like throughout the years I've seen drama of like artists of getting in trouble, I guess you could say, because they suck at giving updates. Give updates. Like for example, like Hugo. Here's the perfect example. Some people, believe it or not, have a lot of patience. A lot of patience for what they're like, what they want, get the artwork out there, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like this person said, I've been waiting for 3 months and excessive for just a crumb of communication. Yuka would have been fine. That's still a long time. Don't get me wrong. That's still a long time. Would have been fine with an update. If the artist give an update of what's going on, why is it taking forever? I mean, personally, I would not. I would say the commissioners, the customers and stuff, do not wait 3 months. Like I said, the first update should at least be within 3 days, maybe 5 days, to give you what's going on of where you are in the list, kind of thing. At least something, a crumb, like they said, a crumb of update. That's something. You don't have to keep updating every single week. Just let them know how long the next update could be, or something like that, approximate times and stuff like that. I always say max. For me, for example, I give an update and I give them a max time of the next update will be, and that's just max time. If you send it sooner, they'll be more pleased with that. But you have a max time of that, because you got to give yourself a schedule of some way to give them an update what's going on with the artwork, because they paid for it, and so you want to make them, like I said, secure, happy, and not being anxious, no anxiety, no pressure, anything like that. Because there's some people that don't want to pressure their artists and send messages. Hey, where's my art? Hey, where's my art? Hey, what's going on? Because they know the artists will get annoyed. I guess someone has entitled. I don't know if that sounds entitled, but sometimes it takes time. But like I said, 3 to 5 days, an artist should just give automatically an update what's going on, where what the person paid for. At least give them an idea what's going on. And if you delayed it, believe it or not, there's a lot of people that are very, very understandable. And just like her, she would have been very understandable of like why the artwork is delayed. In the future, I'm just gonna say this: do not pay an artist full price. It depends on how big the project is. 25 to 50% is really good. Ask an artist for a sketch, a quick sketch, nothing too crazy. And hopefully, if they don't give you an update, at least 3 to 5 days, send them a message and let them know what's going on. Just like, hey, what's going on, kind of thing. Like, it's like, am I close to the list or something? Like something not very pressure to the artist, where it's gonna feel like, oh god, they're not gonna stop messaging me, kind of thing. Because that's a very bad feeling an artist getting. They want to get the artwork done fast and quick and send it right to you, which is bad. Don't get me wrong, that is bad. I mean, like artists should know they should not be doing that, but artists should know as well that artists should be giving their customers at least 3 to 5 days the first update to it. Unless they know there are artists out there. Hey, I have a 2 month waiting period for commissions. I have a 3 month period for commissions. I have 8 months. 9 months, etc. There are artists that let you know that the artwork is gonna be there. It's gonna happen for a very long time, but they tell them up front. There are artists out there like that. So if they tell you, then don't expect a big update. If they let you know, like, hey, I'm backed up for three months, but I'll get started as soon as possible. Are yours kind of thing, and that's completely fine because at least they let you know what's going on, and they know right away of like, oh, okay, this is a long period. Do I want to wait? Worth it? And a lot of people say, hey, there's some people that say, hey, it's worth it. I trust this artist. Stop scamming people, artists, or people, and then artists. Please give updates. Just give them an update. Like that's the most number one complaint that I hear. Shut up, phone. Thing I hear about lately is artists. Shut up, phone. Artists, stop giving them up. I mean, start giving them updates. At least something. Because this like this should not be happening. This should not be happening at all. There will always be scammers. I mean, we don't live in like in a perfect world kind of thing. So keep a lookout. Just make sure you do research on the artist. If they have a good portfolio, a good resume, a good trustworthy of like customers and stuff like that within their social medias and all that good stuff. All right, guys. So like I said, this is all my and again, this is just all my opinion of what I've seen and what I've seen on Twitter, especially not just in Twitter, especially Fiverr, Instagram, all this kind of stuff. For me, sometimes it makes my job harder because I have to keep like I have to go a little extra mile to prove them, hey, I'm not a scammer. And one things that really helped me as like kind of to help prove my trustworthy, I'm a streamer. And why does that matter? Because I stream live on Twitch, and there's no way for me to really hide. If that makes sense. I'm a content creator, so there's no way for me to hide and lie because if I lied, if I scam somebody, they could call me out. I can no longer be able to be streaming. I can no longer make big content. I'll be ruined as an artist. I cannot do that. So I guess that's another thing too is that if the artist is a streamer or something like that, they more likely would not scam you because if they do, like $100, $200 is not worth ruining your whole art career. So at least go in that route probably. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to talk about this kind of stuff that hopefully this doesn't happen anymore. All we could do is just keep a lookout for each other, and that's pretty much it, guys. So all right, peace out, much love. I know this is a different kind of video, but I'll be back on doing more like creative, more crazy videos starting next week, guys, because I will no longer have my regular job. I just did it just to get extra cash, because I worked like Monday through Friday, and that was taking like a lot of my time, and then plus commissions off streaming and so much stuff. Anyways, things will be back to normal next week, guys. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Peace out, much love. Hope you guys hit the like, subscribe, plus to 500. If you guys dig the artwork, dig the content, more stuff coming out. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah. Peace out, much love, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Whoop, yeah.